So we're going to do multiplying and dividing. We skipped a couple sections of adding and subtracting, and that will be on the quiz, but you're so quick and good at that I'm not really worried about it. Okay, and so we will kind of pick and choose on the ones that you're really good at. I won't do the ones like this one. I just want to talk about a couple things. And so we're not going to do all the notes. So when the result when multiplying a number is called the product. So you're going to use the word product and see the word product a lot. Multiplication can be written in many ways. For example, 2 times 3 can be written 2 times 3. And that's what you did a lot in grade school, but you won't see that a lot in high school because the x is a variable. You could also do 2.3 or you can do 2 parentheses 3. So in this case, the parentheses do not mean grouping, they mean multiplication. Okay, so if I do 158 times 32, you were really good at this. 16, carry the 1, 10 is 11, carry the 1. That's 2, that's 3. And then I bring my 0, 24, carry the 2, 15 is 17, carry the 1, and it's 4. So my answer is 6, 5, 0, 50, 56. Okay, and so you were really good at that. I don't think I need to do a bunch of these, but I just wanted you to see that multiplication can be written with a dot, it can be written with an X, with parentheses, or this one is also parentheses. So what I would like you to do, I just want you to do question 2. I want you to pause this video and I would like you to work question 2. So on question 2, this was a 27, so 36 is 38, 45 is 48, carry the 4, that's 13. So you get 13, 8, 8, 7. And then you multiply, you bring a 0 down, you multiply by 3, 12, carry the 1, 15, 16, carry the 1, so you get 4. And then you add 7, 17, 11, 10, so 60,177. Okay. All right. So we are going to start working a lot on word problems because like where are you going to use this math in the real world? So it says a manufacturer can do 1,256 cars each month. There are 32 factories all manufacturing at the same rate. So find the total number of cars that can be manufactured in 1 year. So they can do this is kind of a tricky question. So each factory manufactures this many cars each month. And there are 32 factories. So your first step is going to be to deal with how many can they make in a month, right? and then we'll kind of go from there. So I'm going to do 12, 5, 6 times 32. So that's 12, carry the 1, 11, 5, 2. And then 0, 18, carry the 1, 15, 16, carry the 1, 7, and 3. Okay, so when you do this, you get 2, 9, 11, carry the 1, 10, carry the 1. I get 40,192. But this is per month. If you look at what the question says, find the total number of cars in 1 year. So in 1 year, there are 12 months. So if they're doing this for 1 month, I'm going to take that amount, 40,192, and I'm going to multiply by 12. So 4, 18, 3, 0, 8, bring a 0, and I get 2, 9, 1, 0, 4. So 4, 10, carry the 1, 13, carry the 1, 2, 8, 4. So my answer is 482,304 cars. That's how many cars they're making in 1 year. Okay. All right. So same thing on the quotient. We're going to skip a lot, but I think you're good at dividing. I was watching you divide and you were yelling at dividing the other time we met. So I'm not going to make you do a ton of these, but there are some. So dividing is called a quotient. Okay. 12 divided, so division can be written in many ways. 12 divided by 4 can be written like this, which you saw a lot in grade school. But in high school, you're going to start writing it as a fraction, or you might write it like this, also kind of grade school. But high school, when you get into junior high, you're going to be working towards getting to that point. So you'd probably either do it the first way or the second way. So you're going to do 21 into 819, right? And this is what was making you mad, but at least it's not huge. So 21 times 2, that's 42. 21 times 3 is 63. And I think if I subtract that, it's going to be less than 21 because 20 is going to be 83. So my answer here is 63. And then I'm going to subtract. So my answer is 18. And then I bring this down. So I'm guessing 21 times probably like 6. No, well, it has to have a 9, doesn't it? At the end, so 9. There you go, 189. So 189, it subtracts, and I get 0. Okay, and so now not everything always goes in evenly. So I do want to show you a trick with the remainder, just so that you can make your life a little easier. In last chapters, you were told to put like a decimal point and keep going. But I'm going to show you kind of an easier method. So first off, 17 does not go into 15. So 17 times like 5, 35, carry the 3. I was just guessing. That's too small. So probably about times 8 maybe. Because I'm trying to get to 53. So 17 times 8, 56. Carry the 5 and I get 136. To me, that seems like, I'm going to try 17 times 9. That's this 3, 63. Okay, there it is. Oh, it goes in evenly. That's nice. So that's 153. So you bring down the 8. 17 doesn't go into 8, so I'm going to put a 0. And I'm going to subtract, and I get 8. So then in past, you were asked to put a 0 there and keep going. Okay, but a lot of these are going to be story problems. So I'm okay if you just take this 8 and write it as a remainder. So you would write 8/17. You can just stop right there and write 8/17. You've already proven to me that you can keep going. So I'm okay if you just do 8/17. Okay, so I would like you, so here's some more examples. We've been dividing. I would like you to pause the video and I would like you to try number 8. Okay, so hopefully you have your answer. So 34 goes into 59 once, because twice would be like 68, and that's too big. So that's 25. I'm going to bring down the 2. So now I'm going to go like 250. Oh, sorry, 34. I'm in the 200s, so probably like 7. I'm just guessing. 8, 28 carry. So that's 23, 238. Yeah, and 252 is like less than 20 away, so it's got to be 7. So 238, and then I'm subtracting, so borrowing here, and I get 14, bring this down, 148, so probably 34 times 3 is 12, and I get 102, I think I can go bigger, 34 times 4 is 16, and that's 136, okay, there it is, so 16 is 130, so that's 136, sorry. And then I subtract and I get 12. So then you can bring down a 0 and keep going, but I'm okay if you do 12/34. Now, hopefully you see what's wrong with that answer. That's what we've been working on. 12/34, they're both even. So I could divide both of these by 2, and my answer would be 6/17. That's the answer I'm looking for. Okay, so instead of putting a 0, you can actually just stop the problem and write the remainder as a fraction instead of keep going. All right, so let's read number 10. Number 10 is a roller coaster at an amusement park can seat 52 people on each ride. If 5,032 people rode the ride in a single day and all rides were full except for the last ride, how many rides were there? And then how many people were on the last ride? So that would be our remainder, right? So 52 people can fit, and I know that there was 5,032 people that went. So 52 does not go into 550, so it would go into 503, probably 9 times. 18, carry the 1, is 45, 46. So that's going to be a 9. So 468. And then I subtract. So I borrow from here, and this is a 5 and a 3, and I bring this down. So that would probably be about 52 times like maybe 6. I'm totally guessing. 12 carry the 1, that's 331. 312, I think I can get, no, I think, oh no, that's 40. Yeah, no, that's it, 6. Because if I subtract 312, that's 0, 40, and 52 is bigger, so 40 is it. So my answer is 52 over 40, 50 seconds. Okay, so now I'm going to leave this 40 to answer the question. How many rides were there? Well, there had to have been 97. And where am I getting 97 from? Because there was 96 and then there had to be one more. And how many people were on the last ride? 40. So there was 96 full rides and one last ride that only had 40 people on it. So that's kind of a tricky question. Okay, so now you're going to watch one more thing of notes, and then there's the assignment that goes with this.